Hello everybody, I'm Robert Tomlinson, the voice of the HUGAN ePremier12 in the WBSC eBaseball series, and welcome to the HUGAN ePremier12 second Global Qualifier Playoff Finals between the 8th-seeded Tomokun and the 2nd-seeded Antimon. Tomokun will be the home team in this one, Antimon the road team, as Kazune Inakawa will get the start for Tomokun to get things going in this one. Tomokun made it to the finals by defeating 9th-seeded Okude in the first round 2-1, then upsetting top-seeded Pome 7-6 in the quarterfinals before cruising to a 6-1 win over 12th-seeded Pawahi in the semifinals. Meanwhile, Antimon made it here to the finals by beating 15th-seeded Kobayakawa 5-1 in the first round, defeating 7th-seeded Kurabane 6-1 in the quarters, and defeating the 11th-seeded Sai in the semifinals 1-0 as the first pitch from Inakawa misses wide. Second pitch misses high for ball 2. Inakawa not probably going to be in here long as it's quickly a 3-0 count to the shortstop Sayaka Yagyu, and it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going. They're going to go to the bullpen already, and they're going to put in Mileman to get that Tyrant ability activated. And this is a pretty solid move here for Tomokun, going from Inakawa to Mileman here. We'll see if that affects anything for Antimon here at the plate. Meanwhile, Antimon, they're going to go with a pinch runner for Sayaka Yagyu, as Kirasaki will come in to pinch run. She will be the starting shortstop moving forward. First pitch on the way to Yutaro Hino is low for ball 1. Hino, a very powerful hitter, but not the greatest defender with his G. Error resistance. Meanwhile, Kirasaki gets a stolen base off of Mileman right there. Just getting in there under the tag of Komasaka, the starting second baseman. A little bit of a pause here as Kirasaki now on second with nobody out. And the 2-0 finds a strike zone for the first strike of the ballgame. 2-1, a bit low on that outside corner, 3-1. And there's a line drive to left. Oh, right at Ome for out number 1. Good play over there by Tomokun's third baseman. So I'll bring up the first baseman, Takimoto. The 1-0 on the way. And that one finds a strike zone on that outside corner. The 1-1 on the way. And there's a ground ball foul behind the plate. 1-2 on the way from Terry Mileman. And it's low at the splitter for ball 2. Way low there in the dirt. There's a ground ball right back to the mound. Oh, this is going to be a tough play for Mileman. Throw to first. Oh, we got him in time. Taro Takimoto, not the speediest guy in the world, but that was almost in no man's land there. Takimoto just barely out at first as Iwayo Saga, the starting center fielder, will step to the plate for Antimon. Kirasaki on third with 2 outs. First pitch, low at that fastball from Mileman. The 1-0 finds his own 1-1. The 1-1 swinging a line drive to second base right at Komasaka, and that will retire the side. Antimon gets a runner to third with 2 outs, but cannot score, and we go to the bottom of the first. Still no score in this one, as Kazune Inakawa will also get the start for Antimon in this one. Inakawa, not the greatest pitcher in the world with that 136 kmh. This is more so an opener kind of deal, as Kirasaki, the shortstop, will lead things off for Tomokun. Going with the watch for sluggers defense here, and there's a line drive right to second base. Komasaka makes the play for out number 1, and it will be Antimon also going with Mileman here in the bottom of the first. Mileman, a very good pitcher, 160 kmh on the top speed, E control, and A stamina. It'll be Taro Takimoto now at the plate for Tomokun. The first pitch on the way, misses low with the fastball at 155. 1-0 on the way, and there's a high fly ball deep into center field. This one sending Saga back to the track, to the wall. He leaps, and he makes a sensational play. Oh my goodness! What a catch by Iwayo Saga! One of the best catches at the wall you'll ever see! Robbing Takimoto of extra bases, and that'll bring up Yutaro Hino, the DH. First pitch on the way, swinging a line drive into left field, just past a leaping Ome for a single right there. Hino on first, now 2 outs. He takes off. First pitch on the way, and he's safe. A stolen base for Yutaro Hino as the count goes 1-0 on Bito, the right fielder. Number 4 hitter in the lineup for Tomokun. First pitch. Actually, second pitch, low for 2-0, and it's quickly 3-0 on Bito. 3-0 on the way, finds a strike zone right on that lower corner, 3-1, and that pitch outside for ball 4. 2 on with 2 outs for the catcher Susumu Ikari. Bito on first, Hino on second. First pitch on the way, swinging the ground ball softly back to the mound. Mileman will flip over to first to retire the side. No score at the end of 1. Bit of a soft grounder there. Mileman kind of ran with it there for a second, but ultimately did do the flip in time. So we go top of the second, no score. It'll be Komasaka leading things off for Antimon, number 5 hitter in the order. The 1-0 on the way, swinging a line drive, foul to the right side. 1-1 on the way from Mileman as the outfield is in for Tomokun here. 2-1 on the way, and there's a line drive into right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Bito with the toss over to first is going to be wide and not in time for a leadoff single for Shun Komasaka. Komasaka probably would have been safe even if Mileman were on first there. Now bring up the right fielder, Teramichi. Komasaka, speedy runner on first. We'll see if he goes here. Meanwhile, Tomokun's going to do a double play shift here as the first pitch is high, but in the strike zone for strike 1. Pickoff attempt to first, not there. 0-1 on the way, takes off, high fastball, swung on and missed, throw down, hits in time for the caught steal. What a throw from Susumu Ikari on the pitch out there from Mileman. Perfectly played by Tomokun. The 0-2 on the way, and there's a line drive to third right at Ome for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up the catcher Hoshimitsu Hoshizora. First pitch into right field for a base hit. 2-out single there for Hoshizora. Now bring up the 8th hitter in the lineup as it just got past a diving Takimoto there at first. So I'll bring up the 8th hitter in the order, Chihiro Bito, as pickoff attempt to first, Hoshizora back in safely. First pitch on the way to Bito is just a bit outside for ball 1. The 1-0 on the way, in there for strike 1. Pickoff attempt to first, nothing there. Hoshizora back in safely, and the 1-1 is in there for strike 2. Pickoff attempt again, nothing there. Really thinking he's going to run here, and there's a ground ball, foul, just foul down the third base line. 1-2 on the way, swinging the ground ball, left side to Ome. Throw to first is in time, and the side is retired here in the second. To the bottom of the second we go. It's going to be Shun Komasaka leading things off for Tomokun, the 6th hitter in the lineup for the 8th seed. First pitch a bit low from Mileman for ball 1. 1-0 on the way, and there's a line drive into center field. Saga racing to his right, makes the grab for out number 1. Bit of a more conventional catch there for Saga this time around. First pitch on the way to Teramichi. The number 7 hitter is low for ball 1. And the 1-0 on the way in there for strike 1. Antimon playing for an opposite field hit here as Mileman misses low for ball 2. 2-1 on the way, and there's a ball down low, 3-1. A lot of pitches missing low here. There's a little bit of a higher fastball swung on and missed. And the count goes full on Teramichi. The 3-2 on the way. Goes with the splitter, and that one's lined into right center field. That's going to be a base hit, and Teramichi will have a 1-out single. A rare splitter from Mileman, and Tomokun looked like he was looking for that splitter. Did catch a little bit too much plate, as it'll be Black, the center fielder, stepping up to the plate. They're going to go with a pinch runner for Teramichi here, as Yabe, Akio Yabe, will come in off the bench with his B run speed and B stealing ability. Double play shift on here for Antimon here in the bottom of the second, as a couple pickoff attempts, nothing there. Another pickoff attempt, and now we'll have to deliver a pitch. First pitch on the way, missing inside, 1-0. Fourth pickoff attempt, nothing there. And now he takes off. It's a pitch out, throw down. Oh, he double clutched. Hoshizora double clutched it, and Yabe with an easy stolen base. So now they'll put him in scoring position in the outfield. No, they're going to still watch for runners here as they take a look at the score here. 2-0 pitch on the way to Black, and that one's low for ball 3. 3-0 on the way in there for strike 1. And now the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Ooh, that could have been ball 4 if the call went their way. Now the splitter, low for ball 4. That'll put 2 on with 1 out for Ome. Ome in that clutch G, however. We'll see if he can come through in the clutch and defy that red ability. The 1-0, grounded foul to the right side. 1-1. In there for strike 2 on that inside corner. The 1-2 now goes with the splitter, and that one's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 on the way. Ooh, just barely missed with the splitter. Full count on the way. Oh, and he got him looking. Strike 3 on the splitter. 2 or 3 straight splitters there from Mileman to get the strikeout. And now that'll bring up Kirasaki, who lines the first pitch, foul to the right side. 0-1 on the way, in there for strike 2. Quickly behind in the count, the 0-2, just missing low and in. 1-2 on the way from Mileman, swinging the ground ball, just foul down the first base line. The 1-2, swinging a line drive to first. Oh, that one foul again. 1-2, swinging a ground ball left side. Kirasaki with the stop, throw to first, in time to get the out. And now retire the side here in the bottom of the second. Oh, what a diving stop by Reiri Kirasaki to get the final out of the inning and stop the threat from Tomokun. Defensive substitution as Bito will go to left, Yabe will go to right. Here in the top of the third, as Ome will lead things off, the number 9 hitter for Antimon. 1-0 on the way from Terry Mileman, and that one, ooh, just missing low on the inside corner. 2-0 in there for strike 1. 153 on the radar gun. The 2-1 on the way inside. Ome had to spin out of the way of that one. 3-1 on the way, and that one in there for strike 2. Count now full on Ome. The pitch. Swinging the ground ball right side, and it's through for a base hit. Leadoff single for Tamio Ome, and it's going to be Antimon calling timeout here. We'll see if he wants to put in a pinch runner here for Ome. Ome does have C run speed, but probably not the best guy you want on the base paths. He's got a couple options in Nekogami and Yabe if he wants that stolen base ability. He's also looking intensely at Nagase here. We'll see what he wants to do here. Nekogami and Yabe both with B run speed, both with B stolen base ability. He is debating between the two. Which one is he gonna go with? And it's gonna be Akio Yabe. As Reiri Kirasaki, the top of the lineup for Antimon, now looks at strike 1. This is her first official at bat after being pinch ran for, being a pinch runner for Sayaka Yagyu in the top of the first. 1-1 on the way, and that one in there for strike 2. Pickoff attempt to first, and Yabe back in safely. The 1-2 on the way from Mileman. Splitter misses inside, and the count evens up 2-2. The pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball to second. Could be 2. To short for 1. The relay from Kirasaki in time for the double play. Huge double play turned by Tomokun, and that'll bring up Yutaro Hino, who looks at ball 1. The 1-0, low for ball 2. Going with the big swing here is Antimon, and there's a line drive foul to the left side. 2-1 on the way from Mileman. Swinging a line drive, just foul down the left field line. Count evens up 2-2. The pitch on the way. Swinging a line drive into left field, just past the jumping Ome. And that's going to go into the corner. There'll be extra bases for Yutaro Hino. And the go-ahead run in scoring position here for Antimon with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Bit of a high fastball from Yutaro Hino. He went, I believe, with the contact swing right at the last second. And that gives him a double with 2 outs. And we'll see if he can capitalize on it with Taro Takimoto. And they will not be facing Takimoto, as Saga will step up to the plate now after Takimoto will get intentionally walked. It will be Homura Kawahoshi now coming in as a pinch runner for Takimoto as Saga looks at ball 1. A couple speedy runners on the base paths as the 1-1 on the way is lined into right field. And that's going to be a base hit, and that'll get in the go-ahead run. RBI single, and it's 1-0. Iwao Saga coming through in the clutch. Going the opposite way over the head of the first baseman Takimoto. An easy run scored there, and Antimon up 1-0 as Komasaka steps up to the plate. Pickoff attempt to first, nothing there. First pitch on the way, in there for strike 1 on the inside corner. The 0-1, swinging a ground ball up the middle. Komasaka, nice stop. Throw to first in time to retire the side, but the run does come in to score on the RBI single by Iwao Saga. 1-0 Antimon as we go to the bottom of the third. See what they do here, and they're going to put Bito at third, Yabe in left for Antimon. Here in the bottom of the third, it'll be Taro Takimoto leading things off. First pitch, just a bit low and inside, 1-0. The 1-0 on the way, just a bit outside, ball 2. 2-0 on the way, swing and a miss by Takimoto. 2-1 on the way. Ooh, bit of a late release on the 2-tap. Count goes 3-1. The pitch is low for ball 4. Leadoff walk by Mileman, and that is not what you want to do if you're a pitcher, and Yu Nekagami will come in to pinch run. Mileman starting to lose stamina here a little bit. There's a ground ball. Ooh, line drive foul to left side. Now he takes off. Ground ball to second. This will advance Nekogami. And the throw to first in time. Tying run now in scoring position for Tomokun, as it'll be Chihiro Bito, the left fielder, at the plate. Terry Mileman starting to lose a lot of stamina here. He doesn't have too much left. First pitch, though, on the way to Bito is low for ball 1. Rapidly losing stamina is Mileman, and he looks at ball 2. The 2-0. Swinging a line drive, left side, and that's a fair ball! Down the left field line! Chihiro Bito coming through in the clutch, and we are tied at 1! RBI double for Chihiro Bito! Gets it just down the third base line. No chance for Bito at third, and now they're going to intentionally walk Susumu Ikari. And now we'll see if Tomokun will put in a pinch runner here. This is a very interesting debate here with Bito now on second and Ikari on first. They have Kamiyama with that B run speed, and that's exactly what it looks like. That's what they're gonna do potentially. No, not right now. Very interesting decision here to be made by Tomokun, as now the second base runner will be Kamiyama, and he represents the winning run. In scoring position, as Shun Komasaka will step up to the plate. Infield is in for Antimon. Here in the bottom of the third, they're going to go with the opposite field hit defense. Now the infield's coming in. Now the infield's coming in as it looks at ball 1. The 1-0 on the way, and that one's popped up, and Kawahoshi not going to have a chance at it. 1-1 as Mileman is absolutely gassed. There's a base hit into right field. Nekogami to third, and he's going to stop there, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. Just past a diving Kawahoshi. Good stop by Teramichi to not let it get past him, and now the winning run is 90 feet away. Can Tomokun upset the number 2 seed Antimon here in the second Global Qualifier Final and punch their ticket to the ePremier12? Huge decision here for Tomokun on what he wants to do here. He's got Yabe at the plate. Black is on deck. A ground ball will send this game potentially into extras. As now Antimon is trying to set his defense here. What does he want to do here? He's got a couple of options here. He's going to go with the forward defense. Infield in, outfield in. First pitch, low for ball 1. Yabe. Ooh, looks at strike 1. That's a generous call there for Antimon. And 1-1 misses high, ball 2. 2-1 on the way inside for ball 3 now. And Mileman in danger of walking in the game-winning run here in the second Global Qualifier Playoff. Pickoff attempt to third, and Kamiyama back in. Huge pitch right here from Mileman. And Antimon taking a couple of breathers here. And now they're thinking maybe potentially some defensive substitutions here. They've got Yabe in left. They got Bito at third. Bito kind of got burned on that RBI double to tie up the ball game, but it looks like they're going to stick with the defense they have. Now, as for Tomokun, he's going to stick with Yabe here. Huge pitch right here from Mileman, the 3-1. Line drive into right field. Teramichi makes the play. Here comes Kamiyama from third. And Tomokun is going to the HUGAN ePremier12. Walk-off sac fly. And Tomokun upsets Antimon 2-1 in the finals. Akio Yabe with the walk-off sac fly. And Tomokun will join NEGRAY, SHORA, and Ben Zen in the HUGAN ePremier12. Thank you all so much for watching. Our fourth competitor in the ePremier12 has been decided, and it is Tomokun defeating Antimon 2-1. I've been Robert Tomlinson. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more from the HUGAN ePremier12.